Law says 6:30. I will call the Loudon City Council Workshop October 8, 2018 to order. First item we have is recognition of visitors. We do have some visitors in here. If they have something to bring to council workshop that's not on the agenda, now's the time.
I do. I just want to make sure that you all are aware of some activities that are going to go on in Loudon, actually this month and kind of through the rest of the year. On October 27th, there's going to be a car show and a pig out. The car show is going to be from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. and right now it looks like there'll be about 150 cars. It's going to be pretty big, we hope. They'll be using the annex parking lot because it's on a Saturday, and overflow will go up Cedar Street and if necessary cross Grove on up to the Methodist Church parking lot. So it could be bigger than 150, we just don't know right now. From 4 to 6 p.m. that afternoon, we'll have a pig out, much like we did last year. We had to move inside last year. I know you remember because you actually did the pig. This year, we're hoping the weather will cooperate and we can do it on the courthouse lawn. There will be blow-up bounce house for the kids. There will be t-shirts for sale that are red and say Loudon Pig Out, and they're being done by the Good Samaritan Center, and all of the profit will go to support them. There will be drinks provided by the Loudon High School Booster Club. They'll sell drinks all day from 1 to 6, and all of the profit goes to support them. Desserts will be sold by the Loudon Women's Club, and all of that profit will go to support the Women's Club. So we hope y'all have a ticket. If you don't, they're for sale at a lot of area businesses. Tickets are $10. That does not include drink and dessert because those are being done for donations to those organizations. But it does include your meal and the sides for the barbecue. So we hope that y'all will be there. The other thing I want to point out, in December, on December 15th, we're actually going to have a Loudon Christmas Tour of Homes, which has not been done in Loudon for several years. That's a Saturday, and that will be from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. So people can go in the daylight or after people's lights are on, whichever they want. Just refreshments will be served at the theater, and there will be a concert that night. And whoever has a ticket for the tour of homes will actually get to go to the concert for free.
Okay.
Christmas concert? Christmas concert?
Yes, but I don't know who it is yet. There will be refreshments served at the theater, and those are being provided by Foothills Federal Credit Union and served by the staff there. So we think there will be little expense to this. Money raised will go to support the Loudon Business Association, as well as donations will be made to the Loudon Fire and Police Department Needy Children's Christmas Fund, to the Good Samaritan Center, and to the Dunbar School Revitalization Project.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you.
I love how you're getting other groups involved in that pig out. That's great.
Thank you. Well, it wasn't all me. I had a good group of people working with me.
You know, it always takes Carolyn James and a few others.
Is that the one we're serving on?
Huh?
Is that the one we're going to serve on? Yeah.
What?
That pig out?
But I'm not sure, she said the children, we do have children's tickets for $5 later. What age is that?
4 to 10
You'll
is
get a $5
$5. 3 and under is free. So if you got any kids 3 and under, they get to eat for free. Or grandkids.
Would anyone else have anything? Say if not, we'll move forward. First item we have is authorizing check signatures.
Mr. Mayor, this comes as a recommendation from our finance director, Stephanie Buchanan, and it's housekeeping to align what we're doing with what the code says. And I believe the code says that the manager, recorder, and the mayor are the only ones authorized to sign checks, but we've been doing that differently by resolution over the years, and this changes the code so that the code aligns with what's been happening over the years.
Housekeeping thing.
Yes. We have other people besides those named people signing checks. Dual checks, multiple signatures is always the best idea, but it's not the people written in the code. We want to fix that.
You don't want trust in here. Either current or maybe,
Right.
But anybody have any questions or concerns? Will that need to be voted on to change the code? Is that one vote, two votes?
No, good ordinance.
It's okay.
It'll take 2 meetings.
2 meetings. Okay, so that'll be on the agenda. Next item we have is a replacement vehicle for the Parks and Recreation Department.
Yes, Mark Carroll recommended for the use of the department a larger size van. And this is being replaced through the vehicle replacement program. We're going from a small van, say minivan, to a larger van. And the price difference or upgrade charge, if you will, is $5,450.
This the one Ramey has?
That's correct.
He needs it. I've seen it slam back full of stuff. What ugly is this?
Once it's upgraded, then will it be replaced with a full size?
That's correct.
From then on,
Yes.
so there won't be an additional upgrade charge, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This should have been upgraded, exchanged in January. Jackie Jones is that far behind getting vehicles to it, so.
Do you have that budgeted, or is that something that's gonna have to?
It's in the current budget, we're just
Oh,
making it from
okay.
one line item, putting it in
So
another.
you knew that that was gonna be coming up?
That's correct.
You got it. Any other discussion there? If not, the next item is a surplus vehicle from the street department.
Yes, our Public Works Director, Ellis Scruggs, would like to surplus a 12-year-old dump bed truck. Has many miles, and has a blown engine, and so it's all rusted out. And the recommendation is surplus this so it could be sold on gov deals.
Sound like it's in the way.
Been rebuilt probably 4 or 5 times in the last 6, 7 years.
Oh, really?
Been rebuilt since I've been here, and it's already blown.
Are you blowing?
Does anyone have any kind of opposition to that?
Is that a dump or is it just a flatbed?
That's a dump bed.
It is a dump.
Put that on the agenda. Next item we have is the purchase of a new vehicle for the street department.
This is also from Public Works. This is a new vehicle that would be purchased through a state bid contract through Ford. It's $25,576. This would be used and replace a snowplow truck.
I think I read it. It's not going to be eligible for the replacement vehicle.
It will be.
It will be, yes.
It will be.
The new one will be.
The new one will
is
be.
not.
A salt truck.
But it's there.
Well, that not just
Yeah, but we don't keep it for years, we don't have time to rust, okay?
those aluminum.
Think
bodies.
positive, think positive.
Well, they'll take it. That aluminum body when it rusts is fine. That
So
did
after-
surprise me though, that they would take that back.
After this, it'll be included in previous. And you've already budgeted that.
Yeah, it's a budget item already.
Any other discussion there? If not, we can move on. If you would like to, Ellis, you could take that truck up my driveway and see if it can turn around up there, because I'd be glad to donate that space to let y'all turn around on those snow.
Nice.
That's salt for you. Not really. Okay, next item we have is Queener Road update.
Yes, for Queener Road, we'd like to look at alternate methods to get these offers and contracts in place with various property owners. This isn't an indictment of any lack of effort. It's just a changing course of strategy. We started with knock and talks at the door, and that's just been going painfully slow, catching people when they're there and having those conversations. We'd like to progress to a certified mail out with offers in hand. We'd also like to invite them through this certified mailing to a stakeholder meeting, which will be held November 9th, so that all property owners can review the project with the project engineer from Can and just have a clear understanding of what's happening and opportunity to ask questions and express concern.
Well, Ty, what, if, let's just say we get that done, well, how's the state progressing on what they're on their end? How close are they?
Yeah, they're on parallel tracks. We believe in November that final adjustment to
The lanes?
the lanes,
Mhm.
going from 2 lanes to 3 lanes.
Mhm.
The intersection was modified, but they're on parallel tracks here, and we believe that that'll be approved in November. There's no reason we can't start securing these properties and people far away from that intersection.
Two separate, yeah.
You know, we talked about restriping that part of that 72. They were out there putting the stripes back on it the other day. Those
I
stripes.
saw 'em, yeah.
So it's not that hard to do. It took them all about 2 hours to do it.
I saw them doing it.
Do you know about how many landowners we still need?
It's there are 35 strips of land.
But we have had some.
Some of them.
We have
Well, some of them's already offered to give you the property, haven't they? I know for a fact. I know 2 or 3 have.
Well, you can count on one hand the number we've secured. That's not an adequate pace.
Right.
We've got to move
Yeah.
faster.
This doesn't take, it's just an update for us, there's no action.
Yep, we just want you to know what's going
Okay.
on.
And then will that impact both sides of the road?
It depends. If we had the plans in front of us, we could show you, but it depends on where the widening takes place.
It does, in most places, it affects both sides.
Anything else? So if not, we'll move on. The next item is minutes of other organizations. Anyone have anything there they want to share? Or any reports from any of the meetings y'all attended?
I looked over the planning committee meeting minutes and it seemed accurate, you know. There's quite a bit of discussion on the properties listed there. Come to a resolution, positive resolution, I think.
Anything?
Mr. Barrett?
Yes, sir.
John Canada's not here, but I believe he visited each of you regarding an updated payroll policy administration manual for the city. He's also put this together for the utility, and John's nearing the end of his contract, and one of the assignments, of course, an update of policies and procedures. You've all been briefed on each of these, and my question to you is it okay to move this to a regular meeting agenda?
It is
I
to
think
me.
so.
Does anyone have any
It is
objections?
a general update. There's no major changes other than an update to the Family and Medical Leave Act information. Chief Brubaker can speak to this. There was a simplification of scheduling of firefighters and the way they're paid. If you want to speak to that, but it is a change.
Yeah, the change is basically the accumulated time for a firefighter personal day or sick time is 11.2, and nobody can explain that really and make it make sense. So me and John explored possibly making it even 12 based on the firefighters' 24-hour work shifts. I think that's what he put in the document.
So that it is going to be resolved in this document.
Yes.
Yes,
I talked to him about it twice,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he told me when.
and he
wrote
said
it.
it's you know that you've got it worked out.
Yes, sir.
He's got.
Well, that's good. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
It's crazy, it's like that.
Yeah, before I ever came here, that was one of my pet peeves. I couldn't understand it.
And nobody could explain it to you.
Well, it's a problem, It's always been that way.
That's addressed in section.
And it gets to be that way.
6.1.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Oh, yeah. Okay with it.
Okay, that'd be good. Chief Brubaker, you have anything else?
No, sir.
Travis?
No, sir.
I didn't call your name.
Very brief. I forgot to get this put on the workshop agenda, but it's not going to be anything real intense. One of the fundraisers the firefighters and the police officers do annually is the turkey shoots in November. And so we always need to get the city council to pass an ordinance that relinquishes us from following the ordinance with regards to discharging the firearms in the city limits. And so I'll be sure to get that resolution drawn up to reflect those dates. Would be the first 3 Saturdays in November, which will be the 3rd, the 10th, and the 17th. And I will be gone on vacation next week whenever you get ready to consider this for a vote, but Chief Brubaker will be here if you have any questions about it.
What about restocking those turkeys on that adjoining farmland?
You're not gonna let a police officer shoot, or everything will be good if they don't get behind the trigger.
November's also the No Shave November in it, and it,
Yeah, No Shave November, we participate in that for the men's prostate cancer awareness. And we will collect the money from the police officers that want to participate in that, and we'll make that contribution to the American Cancer Society.
Is that Pino back there, utility board, have anything you want to share?
No, thank you, Mayor.
How about the beer board? How about the recreation?
Well, I just think it's kind of important tonight to point out that the city council did win the hot dog eating contest at Riverfest, and they finally have a plaque displayed next to Pino, sitting here that represents the utility board. So applaud the city council for their hard participation in finding someone.
they're recruiting.
They're recruiting. Yes.
I appreciate the utility board not whining like city council did.
Take note of that.
Yeah.
We tried, didn't we, Pino?
Right.
He did pretty good too.
Ellis, you have anything? Jason, you want to update us on?
No, sir.
All right. Councilman Millsap.
Now, I got one question for the police chief. I seen on their city police department report, monthly report, they in August there were, the police department wrote 6 citations. In September they wrote 58. I was just wondering if that's a typo or it actually wrote 58 citations.
We wrote 58 citations, yes, sir.
Just one clarification.
Yeah, I'd like to address that too. If you also see there in August, we had an increased number of traffic crashes, traffic accidents and crashes. And so that's one of the things that I discussed with supervisors, that we needed to issue some more citations and get those accidents down. I think if you look in September, we got them down to what, 13? So it always has a direct reflection whenever we write citations. It makes the motoring public a little bit more mindful and makes things a little bit safer.
School starting and more kids on the road. Have anything to do with that? No.
Perhaps there's no way to look at statistics and specifically identify that, perhaps.
Don, did you have anything else?
No, sir.
No,
Councilman
sir.
Harris?
I'm good.
Councilman James?
I'm good.
Announcements? Good. We're good. If there's nothing else, we'll adjourn.